We were so close to getting Channing Tatum as Gambit in the Marvel Fox verse. It to the point where there were images, there were concepts, it was going to happen, and even Channing Tatum himself said he was pretty upset that it didn't happen. Now, we did get Gambit in X-Men Origins Wolverine, and Gambit is a cool character no matter how you slice him. I mean, he is. He's just awesome. Card-wielding magic character. He's cool. And he's definitely probably going to be a prominent piece of the new X-Men in the MCU. But what about Channing Tatum? Well, the multiverse is here. So all bets are off on what you can and can't do. And Channing Tatum has been actively campaigning for that role because he loves that character. There were scripts. There was multiple scripts written for a Gambit project late in the mid to late 2010s. It just never happened. But now we have a new look at Channing Tatum's Gambit, and you can see it was the real deal. It was going to happen, and I think he is the guy for the job. And here is why I think that the dream's not dead. I'm going to predict now, bold prediction, that Gambit will be in the MCU sooner than later, and I think it's going to be Channing Tatum. Now, will he surprise the main Gambit role? I don't know. Could be a variant, could be a one-off like we saw with John Krasinski and all of them in the Multiverse of Madness, but I really, really feel that he could play a part. Here's why. Because Gambit was a part of X-Men Origins Wolverine, right? Well, guess who else was in that? You had Hugh Jackman. You also had Ryan Reynolds. So they teamed up, right? Well, we know that it's good cop, bad cop. They're going to do a bunch of timeline hopping in Deadpool 3. They're going to be buddies, not really buddies, but they're going to be in there. So what better way to come full circle than have Gambit be in that movie? They could go to a timeline. They could see him. It doesn't have to be a big part, but it would be a cool kind of full circle moment and moment of closure for Channing Tatum to actually get to play that role. Could be something where they go to a timeline and the X-Men are there or mutants are there and they meet Gambit for a couple minutes, or it could be the start of Channing Tatum playing Gambit into the culmination of Secret Wars. Anybody they introduce from now until Kang Dynasty up till Secret Wars has a chance to be in there because they are going to be stacking variants on variants on variants if they're going to do Secret Wars on the level that we think they're going to do. So my question for you guys is, do they fulfill Channing Tatum's wish to be Gambit? Do you think they bring that character to life in the MCU? And do you think Channing Tatum gets the big role? Or do you think he just gets a one-off variant role in some obscure timeline while Deadpool and Wolverine are timeline hopping in Deadpool 3? Those are the questions that need answered, but I have a feeling, I think we're going to see Channing Tatum in the MCU as Gambit. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you soon.